Hello and welcome, my beautiful Scorpios. This is your general tarot and oracle card forecast for finance and career for July 24. Each one of these rows signifies a week in that month of July, or you can take it as an all-over collective reading as the energy presents itself throughout the month. So let's start off with your first card. Your first card that you've got, my beautiful Scorpios, is Adventure. It says you make exciting work moves that could take you outdoors or on a trip. You will need to climb steadily to reach your financial goals. Okay, so very interesting. You might be wanting to incorporate or take your job with you as you're traveling, maybe on a vacation, or maybe some of you are doing, there is job-related travel that's coming into play. A lot of you might want to add something different to your job by getting outside, by incorporating nature into what you're doing as well. Maybe you need that new backdrop, right? Maybe you need that new green screen per se that is going to add a little bit of change and interest to what you're doing, whatever it is. But I do think that you're going to this is going to be a steady climb. I think there's going to be change coming into you, and you're setting, you're doing it in increments. You're getting your ducks in a row per se. You're being very calculated and careful, and that brings accuracy though. So you're definitely moving forward in a new direction, some of you. And it could involve, as I say, a different green screen of scenery behind you in the backdrop type of thing. And it's a steady climb. You're changing something up here because you've got that new job title coming in here. So you could be changing things up on your website, on in your business, maybe in social media. But you're doing something different. You want to excel. You want to see this steady climb. You want to see improvement. You want to see return for your hard work and effort that you're putting out there. And sometimes we need to do changes to see that happen. We may get in a slump. We may get into a situation where things are getting boring, not only for us, but maybe for our public, our clients, our customers, whatever the case is. I mean, it's even like if somebody has there's a sales shop where they sell, lovely items or lovely clothes. The next time we go in there, we see those racks have been moved, or we see that there's something been added to an addition, and it does perk our interest, and it does make us wander through the store to find what we're looking for, and maybe in the process we're going to buy something else. So this is about you making some little changes, and for you they may be epic. They could make a big difference in the success and how your business escalates. Look what comes in next, the Page of Earth. So the Page of Earth, the Page of Pentacles is, beginning something new, right? Something new, not only new, but something exciting that gets your creative juices flowing. You could be taking classes and attending seminars and learning something new about an absolutely exciting, new, and interesting topic you want to get involved in. Not only do you want to learn about it, but you want to go out there and teach, preach, and convey that information to others. Okay, so this could be part of what you're doing with your job as well. It's the end of sitting back and having a time off. The vacation's over, my beautiful Scorpios. It's time to get up off that chair and get moving towards your beautiful goals, okay? So you could be sympathetic to other points of view as well. You might be listening to other people. You might be coaching and maybe guiding other people through a process of healing with this as well. So very interesting. But it's wonderful news that's coming your way. And you could be receiving an outstanding new job offer, or perhaps you'll learn, an acceptance of an excellence to go to a school here, accepting something new here. It refers to bonuses and awards for excellent work. Okay, you're ready to do something more challenging, my beautiful Scorpios. So don't be afraid to step out there and do that. And it might give you this whole new perspective on exciting things and enjoying your work even more. Coming in next, you've got the future, and the future says plan for the future while living in the present. You are always supported by spirit. Your psychic abilities can bring you prosperity. So trusting your gut feelings, your intuition, I think you're making change here. Scorpio, I think something new's coming in, and you realize that the only way you can move forward is to change something, and that's with all of us, right? So there's changes going on. We're finding that the whole world is looking into making changes at this time. I think after this major solar eclipse, there was another shift, and we've all decided to step up to the plate. And those that want to move forward, we have to go with the times, and we have to do that. So, your future is looking good. I mean, you're planning for your future while continuing to do what you're doing. So maybe the job, your work, your place of employment, your business, you're staying there, but you're working in behind the scenes, trying to figure out a new way of doing things, trying to add something new in addition to what you already have there. Okay, so you trust your instincts, trust your psychic abilities, trust the messages and the downloads you're getting, because they're leading you towards this change of prosperity. Okay, coming in with that, you have the Two of Swords, the Two of Air. Maybe you're being indecisive about this. Maybe this is something that's daunting. Maybe you feel that, is it going to work? You're questioning your motives. You're questioning, is it worth the effort? Well, I'm here to tell you that it is, because it's going to lead to you sitting in the seat of power. Okay? So, things might not be moving as fast as you want them. All right. You could be also having a conflict, as I said, in your mind about, do I do this? Do I do that? Do I make these changes? Okay. But it's all daunting because it's new. It's different. So don't let that stand in your way, because you really need to see what matters right here. Okay, you have to make a decision to do something. Now, sometimes the Two of Air can have to do with legal decisions, and that's when I say it's time to call in a mediator, somebody who can lay the cards in a fair and equitable manner on the table, so that it shows you a clear sight line of what you have to gain and lose. Okay, but this is not a losing card. The Two of Air says something exciting is going to come in. It's going to make you, don't avoid it. It's a new decision that you have to make. You may feel a little confused, but it's going to lead you, if you make this decision once and for all, to make these changes. It'll lead you to a better position. You'll be able to be in control more. You'll be able to know that what you're doing is going to show the rewards. You're going to see the return coming back. Okay, coming in next, you have honest work. Okay, so it's okay to have a job that's not glamorous. Get some experience to help you move up in the future of success. It's a process, right? Not a quick fix. What have we been talking about? Basically, we've been talking about wanting more growth, but it wasn't happening. Okay, you felt as though, well, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I'm not seeing any progress, I'm not seeing any return for it. What the heck's happening, right? Well, so much of our world is dealing with AI and dealing with algorithms. And, these computers that try to portray to be us, they're not. And, things get lost along the way in cyberland. And, maybe you're not getting the attention you need to be generated to your business right now. Okay, so it's time for you to step up and realize that you have to make these changes. Okay, but it's not a quick fix. It's a process, right? Whenever we make a change, we've got to be making sure we're doing the research, making sure we're accurate, making sure we've done is the economy in a good time for me to be doing this, right? So this is honest work that you're doing now, and you're working hard for what you're doing. It might not be paying you the return for what you're doing, and so that's where you have to make a change. Do I make a change within my own business? Do I make a change to leave a job? Do I make the change to open a new business? All of those things come into play when we do change. We want to see growth, and that's what you're working towards here. The Page of Fire, yeah. Okay, so you had the Page of Earth, which is usually good news about money, good news about, hearing about job opportunities or opportunities of doors opening and moving towards that prosperity. Now you got the Page of Fire, which is letting your creative juices fly. Okay? Being able to move forward and realize that this is a brand new beginning for you. Okay, you want to see growth. Okay, this is often career oriented. Okay, there's information or messages that are going to be coming forth that'll help motivate you, help get you moving, help you make these decisions so that you can move forward. I don't know, but I'm definitely seeing change coming in for you, Scorpio. I mean, I'm a Pisces, and Pisces, we've seen the biggest changes this year, but I see change coming in for you too. Okay, you might be wanting to try something brand new. Some of you might be getting into creative writing. Okay, you might be wanting to write a book, journaling more, scripting more, teaching, all of that. Whatever the case is, these are going to be different for each of you. But you're definitely working on something to bring you more growth. Okay? Coming in at the end of the month, you've got investment. You invest in your education and make some big plans for the future. Take calculated risks, but save something to fall back on. Well, you're learning something new, and it might require spending a bit of money to build this up. Maybe you're opening a business of your own. Maybe you're opening up you're buying property to do this. You're acquiring property that you have to purchase to do this business in. Anything can happen here. It's different for all of you, but you're investing into something here. Some of you might be investing into learning something, which means you're going to have to pay for something here for your education. You might be going back to school. You might have to pay for a course. Whatever the case is, but be careful. And be mindful of the money you're spending. Okay, shop around. All right, I tell people to do that. Shop around. If you feel that this one's charging you $5,000 for a course and this one's charging you $1,000 for a course, ask yourself why. Okay, chances are they're doing the things the same way, but somebody here is wanting more for what they do. So be careful, because there's so many things like that going on. Okay, the Empress. Empress is you. Okay, you are giving. The investment that you're making into your goals, you're giving birth to your dreams here. This is about what you nurture, you're going to see growth in. Okay? Look at what came up here. Study. You're studying something. Oh, Scorpio, what are you up to? This is interesting. Okay, so as long as you stay creative, as long as you keep your mind moving in that direction, you're going to see that abundance coming in. But it requires taking action and going after this goal, okay? Remember, this is about moving forward. This is going to be something I think you're going to love. Look at the big heart here. Look at her nurturing, well, she's nurturing a child. But, she's obviously doing something in a kind, compassionate, caring way, and she loves what she's doing. And I think you're going to be doing that too. Wow, beautiful. This is about taking action to go towards your goals, to nurture those goals, to see that you're going to see that abundance coming in. And here we are again with this study card. As I had said, you're learning something new that you're going to add in addition to what you already know on your resume, in your database of assets and intelligence and gifts that you can offer out there to society to bring you in this beautiful new growth. Wow, I love it. Well, Scorpio, this is your general tarot and oracle card finance and career forecast for July. And I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, optimistic, healthy, happy, prosperous, and successful month. And always know I send you lots of love and many blessings. And I'll see you soon, my beautiful Scorpio.